When they went into business together, they dreamt of building a business with integrity, serving their customers better than their previous employer and better than their competitors. Once they began to establish a presence in their marketplace, they had more work than what they could handle. They began to hire additional people to run the calls, people to answer the phones, people to pull the permits and track the permits, and people to build the job packets, and people to calculate the time cards, and people to keep the books, and people to review the books that had been kept. And seemingly at every turn, it required more money to keep the machine fed. And that meant more marketing, a better website, software to keep track of it all. And this all created the need for more training, more technical training, more training for scheduling, more training for dispatching, more training for financing, more inventory management, more team meetings, more trucks, more gas cards, and more problems. And even more training for seemingly everything. At some point, they realized they were going to have to find a way to get more out of each call, each phone call, each service call, and each sales call. Despite working to deliver the best product and service in town, customers repeatedly tell their team, "Let me think about it and I'll call you back." Or, "I need 3 bids." Or, "I'm thinking about a different brand." Or, "I need to talk to my spouse." Or, "That price seems high." And that someone else said they'd do the exact same thing for less. Or even worse, that they'd do it better for half the price. Why does this seem to feel so much harder than it ought to? Our team members are smart people. They're honest. They do great work. But they seem to be undermanned, outmatched, and undertrained. In many circumstances, our team is busy. They are stressed, and they are overwhelmed. As our team becomes more and more busy and overwhelmed with the work itself, it becomes clear that most of them are playing not to lose, rather than playing to win. And this does not make our team bad people or bad employees, but we are losing the battle of effective communication. There are rules for solving the challenge of implementation, and most of us are unknowingly ignoring these rules. My name is Doug White, and we are Synergy Learning Systems. And we've invested the past 2 decades perfecting the art of effective communication in home service businesses. And one of the rules we share for solving the challenge of implementation is that the words we share matter. You know, Michelle Hogan, VP of Business Development at Dynamic Air Quality Solutions, recently shared this with our team. "Thank you so much for a phenomenal training. It is awe-inspiring to see how this process deflates negative emotions. Hearing how just 5 words can be understood so many different ways was enlightening. Your Wordsmith program is something every human being needs." Thank you for those kind words, Michelle. Coming from someone with your stature in the industry means the world to us. You know, success in the home service business is not just about making the phone ring, running the calls, or performing the installs. It's about capitalizing on the missed opportunities that are flying out of most of our businesses at an alarming rate. If the way we communicate with our potential customers will either inspire them to choose us or drive them to continue shopping or calling around. So let's get registered and prepare to be enlightened and entertained with an exercise in verbal gymnastics to create desired results. Now, I've personally been studying the psychology of influence for roughly 30 years, and I've personally found and proven that the words we share do, in fact, matter. And in order to share the words that will have the impact on our business that we desire, we recommend becoming a masterful wordsmith. If you're interested in skyrocketing your career and your business and your ability to influence with integrity to new heights, simply click the button below and get registered. Complimentary online seating is limited, so most of our clients would recommend investing just a moment right now to reserve your spot before it's too late. We look forward to serving you on the inside.